is your boy, Greg Pitts, also known as the Black Jackson Pollock. And I'm the most diverse self-taught artist in the world. Why? Because I'm always working. I've been given the gift of being called an environmental artist, which means I have concerns for saving the planet. I don't throw a lot of things away, and for everybody who's brought me things and I've been able to create work, and for those people who I've created work for and they came back and purchased the work to put in their office, their homes, their summer houses, or even in their offices, I really appreciate that. What you're looking at now it was actually two tables, and underneath is a table that was in terrible shape. So what I did was, and someone says to me, they said, well, you know, you need to do a before and after. And oftentimes I don't do the before and after because my cameraman and the people around me, I drive them nuts because I'm moving around, nobody can keep up with me. So excuse me for, I apologize for showing you the finished product. At some point in my career, I may tape something from start to finish. But that's something that I'll explore along, you know, somewhere a little further on in my career. Now this here is a glass top that my friend gave to me. Susan, thank you very much for bringing this over to me. What happened was she was moving and she just had her U-Haul full of stuff and she just gave me this. And this is a table that someone happened to give me. Now right here, if you notice, this was just one table. See, this was one table here. And so what happened with this table is it was in such bad shape I had to sand it down. I refinished it. I used some stain, some black stain, and then I painted over top of it. Meanwhile, while I was doing that, I created this piece here. This is glass, and it has a varnish over it, and it'll last forever. Now, with these pieces here, I don't want to get too long-winded, and this video is for serious inquiries only. Now, I'm in galleries just about everywhere, but this is for the clients who are into interior design. This table here is one of three. Now, I do tables, I do chairs, I do just about anything, but this is something that was recreated, something near and dear to my heart. It took me several weeks. This right here, you can't hurt it, okay? So this table can be used for anything. I mean, it's just a great piece. Serious inquiries only, just give me a call. And the main objective for me is to sell art and have art all over the world. That's the main objective. So I don't put prices on my work anymore because people see a price, they say, well, it's too expensive, it's not enough. If he's an established artist, his work should start at this. So once I get the phone call and we can negotiate these prices, then we'll figure it out. Okay, now what I'm doing now is introducing my new line of work. This is a table. I'm gonna give you a little bit of everything that I've done, but I won't bore you, but I'll give you a little bit of what I'm doing based on the feedback that I've gotten from clients, okay? The first piece that I'm gonna show you is of faces. Now these are faces that I do. This is latex on wood. Size specifications, I can give you those at another time, but all the pieces that I'm showing you are for sale. This is my new collection of work. None of the stuff that I'm showing you have left my studio. So take a look at this and let me know. I'm the type of guy to where if you would want the entire collection, the table and every piece of art, then I usually knock 25% off the asking price off the top. Everything that I do give you or sell you, it comes with a certificate of authenticity, okay? So take another look at this piece and we're gonna keep right on rolling. And all my faces are something that's really expressive. As I said before, I've gotten a lot of feedback on my faces, and you know, I am an abstract artist, but I'm starting to evolve and really stay true to what I say as far as being self-taught and doing what I'm feeling in my gut. At this point, I can't get away from these faces, so you'll see a lot of faces in my collection. Also, you'll notice that I'm starting to put script in my pieces. This one here, my name is here, and it's nothing specific, it's just things that I feel at the time. It says sin here, text, you know, we all texting. When you texting, are you committing a sin? Are you doing something you're not supposed to do when you're texting? And then you have adultery here. There's a lot of divorces, there's a lot of things that are going on due to the fact of adultery. And then you have lust. So you have all these faces here. You have sin, you have text, adultery, and you have lust. And there's no specific order that these are going in. It's just that I read the newspaper every day and you see when a lot of celebrities break up and everything that's going on in the cyber world, so I won't beat that in the ground. But this one here is another piece with the faces, okay? We're gonna move right along to the next piece. Now I'm gonna stand up a little bit. And as you know, the reason I have these pieces on this table because this piece, you can't hurt this piece. You can spill a drink on it and it'll come right off. Okay, now, most people say, okay, well, this guy's crazy. Well, I do have happy moments. So the name of this piece is called Be Happy, and it's just a latex paint on wood. I didn't use anything, I just wanted it matte because the color gave me such a great feeling that I just want to do something to where the eyes would jump out and everybody's happy. Right here, everybody have all their emotions and they're really happy. So this piece is called Be Happy. We're gonna move right along to the next piece. As I said before, I'm starting to work with some different colors. Now in this red, I love this red. I was able to mix several reds to come up with this color. You won't see a lot of pieces in red like this. And this one right here is like Treat Greg Pitts with Love. And then you have the face here with the eyes. And then you know we all get a little stressed out a little bit every now and then. But if you look at this right here, the nose is actually an abstract body to where they're extending their arms out. So it's saying, treat Greg Pitts with love. And this is just a body that I use as the brows and a body to extend because I'm a man about peace, love, joy, harmony, positive thoughts, bring positive results. And all I'm asking to do is be treated with love as I do give love to people that I meet. Okay, we're gonna move right along. Okay, this piece right here has some significant information that will blow most people's mind. Now this piece is called Igbo. Now, it's called Igbo, okay? A friend of mine saw my work. And we just was having a discussion about Africa and different things and going to museums and just kind of like hanging out. And so we came up with this wild idea, not a wild idea. Actor Isaiah Washington had did his DNA testing to find out that he was from, I think, Sierra Leone, don't quote me on it. And what happened was I was able to come up with a few extra dollars from selling my work and got the DNA testing from Ancestry.com. Results came back, I'm a descendant of the Igbo tribe. And so this piece is called Igbo, and I found out that the Igbo tribe out of Nigeria, they make a lot of masks and a lot of things with faces and expressions. So this is just my interpretation of that. I do plan to visit Nigeria at some time, and that's just something that I put in my bio. This is not a history class or anything like that, so I'll just let you know, let the audience know that I am a descendant of the Igbo tribe out of Nigeria, and this piece is dedicated to the Igbos in Nigeria. Moving right along. This is another piece, and as I said before, I'm really inspired by doing faces and eyes and expressions. And so this piece, you know, we have ups and downs. You know, you're here and then you have all these thoughts going on in your head. Nothing has to be specific. So I decided to just use these colors, and you know, a lot of times people don't know what we're thinking, what we're seeing, what we're thinking or whatever. So this is just me, myself, just sitting down having some thoughts. And so if I was to title this piece, it would be called Thoughts, okay? And we're gonna move right along to the next piece. Okay, now we'll get into the piece to where, and if you notice, I don't do traditional size of work. I may do, vertical, horizontal, and all my pieces range from 12 by 12 by 6 by 8. I've done 520 pieces of art. I love exactly what I do. I love what I do. This piece right here, if you notice in the eyes, is as if they've been crying, they've really been stressed out. They got a lot of things that's going on with them. And for some reason, I want to write my name in cursive here in pink. And then on that, you will be judged. There's a lot of things that go on in life that we, regardless to where we're at, what we're getting away with, or how we're being unscrupulous and doing bad business dealings and doing all these, things, unnecessary things, that's one thing you're guaranteed. You will be judged, okay? So we're gonna move on. As I said before, I am an environmental artist. I very rarely paint on any traditional canvases because I'm provided with so much work. And if I'm going to be a self-taught artist and things come from my gut, then I should be able to paint on anything at any time, right? That's what I would think. So this is a cabinet. This is a cabinet door that happened to fall off my friend's door. Her kid was running around on his bike and happened to knock the door off. And again, they were going to discard it, and I said, you know what? We were having wine, and they said, just take it. So this one here, this piece right here, is called the fly. This is my interpretation of a fly. Here's the wings, here's the legs, and this is how my imagination, how a fly looks at you when they land. Now, when I was actually putting the varnish on this piece, a fly just happened to land right there. So you'll actually, whoever purchased this piece will actually have a fly in the piece that donated himself for my art. It was natural causes. So this piece is called the fly, and this is the back of the cabinet here that I happen to put the wire on it. It's called the fly. Love the colors, and it would be good to hang in the kids' room. And we all know how flies can annoy us when we sleep. So thank you, flies, for helping me out with creating this piece. I'm gonna move on. I don't want to bore you too much. Now I'm not gonna give you my entire collection today. We're gonna do one more piece, and I'm working on another 15-piece collection for midsummer. I just wanted to give you a glimpse of what Greg Pitts, the most diverse self-taught artist, is doing now, because people need to know, if I'm in your gallery, I want you to know that I will give you my best professionalism, the best work that I have. If I'm in your gallery, I thank you very much for putting my work in your gallery. If it's one piece, 5 pieces, 10 pieces, or whatever, I have enough work to accommodate all the museums and all the art galleries in the continental US, and I love that. Okay, this is my last piece. Every morning I go to a local coffee shop. I won't mention it because I'm not endorsing any coffee shops. And most people know what coffee shop I go to every morning. This is me having coffee early in the morning, just people watching, and I usually have Sharpies. And on this particular day, my Sharpie happened to leak in my blue jeans. So what I did was I put some paint here over that just to remind me of the day that I experienced. That was actually done on purpose. So whenever I look at this piece, it'll be in my collection until someone purchases it. But I just, being self-taught, there's no rules. I do a lot of things that normal people wouldn't do. So what I did was I splashed a little black paint over there to remind me of my day. Now this concludes the 2012 collection of the Black Jackson Pollock, the most diverse self-taught artist in the world, environmental artist. Now I've showed you a few things that I have out, just a small portion. I can continue to create work all the time. I like to have videos for the gallery as a marketing tool for the galleries that do allow my work to be there. And again, you're appreciated. God bless. Have a good day.